Is there anybody in the room who's not 100% confident that energy business and industry will be different in the future? I thought so, because it's a massive flow of information and great thinking that we have been enjoying today, and thanks for all the presenters and everybody, all the partners who put this together, including the guys at management events. I think it's a time for an applaud for all of the presenters and the tech guys. Well done. We came here to evolve as global forerunners, and what I have been eyewitnessing here has been a great atmosphere of doing things together, and that's, by the way, the theme of our 100th anniversary as an independent nation. I'm gonna come back to that. And I'm fully confident that energy industry is one of the industries where we will be able to run as a forerunner and show the world what Finns are made of. We have the richness of technology in our hands. We almost have I think that we honestly do have an unfair competitive advantage in that respect. We just need to be brave enough to capitalize on that one. Building, inspiring, and connecting, and doing stuff together. That's the recipe for the future. And wrong button. It was too big. This is what we are after. We want these initiatives and ideas that were reported earlier to evolve as starting points for ecosystems. We really want this country to turn into an international energy testbed and living lab. Not just Åland Islands, but the whole country. We have 15 billion worth smart city projects in this country, and there are great opportunities to test and develop new technology, not just for the Finns, but for a global audience, because these kind of projects, they do exist all around the globe. Some points of contacts. These are the people at Tekes. Jarmo Heinonen is my colleague who leads the bio and clean theme area. Pia Salokoski, can you raise up? Pia is our lead of the Smart Energy Program. You might want to remember that name. Jarkko Piirto, Sini Uuttu, Tiina Nurmi. Is Tiina still around? Tiina is leading the Industrial Internet Program. Helena Sareen, Ilkka Homanen at FinPro side. Once you have something developed that needs to be taken elsewhere, we have the people in the team already. Jarno Halme would be your contact at Nokia, Markku Luoto at CGI, Kari Mäki at VTT, and Hannele Holtinen at VTT. You will be receiving a follow-up document, a feedback form. Please ask for contact to be taken if you want to be taken contact in any of the matters that we have been discussing today. Be active. And this is the reasoning why we need to do the stuff that we have been doing today. Platform economy is a really, really strategically important thing for our nation. And there's a global race out there. The Googles and the Facebooks of the world are really dominant. And if you think about, for example, how animals like Facebook, once they have their 2 billion customers, which they do, by the way, and you're already connected via your mobile phone to them, your mobile phone, if you're in Facebook, is collecting 72 parameters as we speak about your whereabouts, and Facebook is fertilizing 4,000 parameters out of those 72. Think how well positioned they will be in a situation where they are giving, like they already were given, banking rights in the UK. They will know anything that needs to be known to provide you better services. And this is the kind of a phenomena We are going to eyewitness also in the area of energy. And we really need to shift our thinking, and we need to start leveraging and utilizing a new digital mindset, which was featured earlier in the video. Because the curve where we are in most of our industries, where value gets created on a linear fashion, we've been behaving in the past like incremental improvers. 10% increase in productivity or profitability has been sufficient for us. This is not going to get us 2-3 decades from now. We need to change our thinking, and we really need to start shifting our minds into radical innovations which will disrupt the world in the business that we are in. Under my management, I would rather say leadership, maybe that's a better word. We've been putting together a roadmap and a game book and a strategy for our country in 10 most important industries for our nation. This is, by the way, the first ever time that I'm showing this in public. And by intention, by definition, it's mostly in Finnish, because we don't want to distribute these things too early. The roadmap and the strategy and the game book, how to play platform economy as a Finnish player or a player who originates and operates in Finland. We are giving away a full tool set to system integrators, consultants, and operators to start challenging the industries and companies around them and the society basically around them mid-August. This is not the mission is not yet finished. We are still in reporting, and then there will be a big event at Finlandia Hall, 1,000+ people on September 19th. You're gonna hear, since you have been participating in this event, you're gonna get automatically be invited into that event. You might wanna pencil that into your calendars. September 19th. Full day event on platform economy. World is going to be really different. And Finns, since we are the best educated nation in the world, we're the most innovative nation in the world. And yada, 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 the list goes on and on and on. Actually, it's 3 pages, Word documents, long listing where Finland ranks amongst top 3 in any category where countries are being measured. Then why on earth the economy grows second worst in the Eurozone next to Greece? Okay, that used to be in the recent past. We're not playing our cards right. We have a lot more to gain. We need to stop following things. We need to step up 3 steps and start leading the digital development in our continent and worldwide. This is where I would like to challenge all of you to be brave minds, plan for the 10x increase of the incremental 10% improvements. We are celebrating our 100 years of independence this year. So to celebrate it, we produced a video out of autonomy, the era of autonomy. Not in the past, but in the future. 10 years from now. And the video will be describing you how the country will look like in 10 years if we play the cards that are currently in our hands the right way. And the story goes as follows. There's a Ponce harvester that started its journey to Brazil from Vierama factory on top of an autonomous truck, arriving to autonomous Vuosaari harbor, where an autonomous Rolls-Royce ship is waiting the harvester to be taken to Brazil. All this happens unmanned. The truck is being steered by an autonomous truck driver, who in this case is a pregnant lady who's riding on a hyperloop from Oulu to Helsinki to her office. And she steers the truck from a holographic console in her arms. This is no science fiction. All of the technologies featured in this video are already being developed or already in use in Finland as we speak. Enjoy the video. That video can be found at YouTube on high definition format. Look for Finland defining the next 100 years. I truly believe that it's really, really great to celebrate our 100 years of independence, but it's even cooler to define how the next 100 years will look like, isn't it? I would like to thank you all being part of Reboot Finland D.Day energy. It's been a tremendous day. I hope you feel the same. And I would be welcoming you to join us for some refreshments and future discussions in the room next to us. Thank you. See you again.